Hello moneymakers. The reason these finance documentary channels are crushing on YouTube is not RPM, but the fact that we are living in a time of job loss, inflation, war, and an AI bubble when everyone is worried about financial safety. That's why you'd better think about building a faceless financial documentary channel to cash in on the demand, creating an automated process using AI. But you don't need to know the top 5 AI tools to do this. What you actually need is a proven framework that includes the understanding of why you'd use one particular AI over other tools for any particular step, and most importantly, how you can get the best result from it without using it like a newbie. Before making this video, I researched 57 channels on this niche and found one thing in common: that all the successful channels use this exact framework. Just look at this channel, which has been creating videos for the past 1 year, consistently hitting more than 100,000, 500,000, and even 1 million views and earning this. And that's not alone. This channel started its journey just 8 months ago, this year, and with only 10 videos, it has over 90,000 subscribers and around 6 million views. Even the last video they uploaded is only 1 month old and has already made over 1 million views. No wonder they are making this much every month as per the Social Blade. And I can go on and on with these examples. But that's not the goal of this video. So, let's focus on the important part where I will show you the roadmap of how you can create videos like them and replicate their success. For this, you will learn what AI tools will give you the best results for topic research, script writing, voiceover generation, visuals generation, and finally editing, and exactly how you can generate the best results optimized for the YouTube algorithm, step by step. And it starts with the ideation. Without a proper ideation workflow, you're basically throwing darts in the dark. You might spend 3 weeks researching a topic only to realize halfway through that nobody cares about it. Or worse, you finish the entire video and it flops because the angle wasn't unique enough. On the other hand, while you delay in finding the perfect idea, another creator is grabbing that viral topic before you do. So basically, you need to find the ideas fast as well. For this, you need a 9-step workflow that forces you to validate ideas before you invest time in them. First, define your documentary angle. Ask yourself, are you doing an explanatory deep dive, a historical investigation, a personality study, a scandal expose, market mechanics analysis, or policy breakdown? Pick just one. For example, it could be systemic fraud, the rise of a fintech company, hidden costs of index funds, the history of a bubble, or the human cost of a market crash. This single decision shapes everything else. But as I said, you have to find it fast. So if you do this manually, it would take days or even weeks. If you use the wrong tool to generate ideas, those might be random or messy, and it would cost you views. Exactly for this reason, we will avoid ChatGPT. Because ChatGPT mainly generates generic content that gets generic results, for obvious reasons. It's not trained on what makes YouTube videos go viral. It doesn't understand retention hooks, value loops, or algorithm psychology, unless you train it manually by yourself. But to do that, you'd have to feed it hundreds of subtle instructions about YouTube-specific writing techniques, investing a huge time and effort, which we can't afford. So, I came straight to TubeMagic instead of ChatGPT, and I'd also recommend that you do so. Just from its name, you can guess that it's solely designed for YouTube content creation, where you get features like script writing, idea generation, research, thumbnail creation, optimization, channel building utilities, and more. Because the man who created this tool, Matt Parr, himself is a YouTuber who successfully manages 12 YouTube channels single-handedly. So he knows your pain points better, and he designed this tool to solve them. However, just open TubeMagic and go to Video Ideas. Here you can enter some channel handles that publish finance documentaries or quality explainer stories. To get a better outcome, you can also add big documentary channels for structure, niche finance creators for topic phrasing, news documentary producers for a storytelling approach, and one of your own channels for voice and tone. Then, click Generate. Do this repeatedly and save everything useful to logs. Remember, you're hunting for recurring themes and specific story hooks, like the untold cost of passive investing, or how a single trader pushed the market to the edge. But there's a saying that having 100 ideas is worse than having none if you can't pick the right one. because too many choices confuse human brain. So now, you need to filter it correctly from the generated dozens of potential topics. They might all sound interesting in your head, but interesting doesn't equal viral. And this is where most creators freeze. They've got options, but no system for choosing. We can't be like that. Because the wrong topic will kill your video before you even hit record, even though you have perfect editing, a stunning thumbnail, and flawless delivery. So you need a validation filter. Something fast that tells you whether an idea is worth pursuing. And for this, export your generated ideas from logs or copy them into a simple list. Then, group them into buckets like people, events, systems, money myths, strategy trials, tech/fintech. Pick 3 to 5 promising topics. Then, for each one, run a quick mental check. This means just ask yourself from a fresh perspective. Is it unique enough to stand out? Can it sustain 10 to 20 minutes of narrative? Are there visual assets or public documents you can actually show on screen? If a topic fails any of these tests, drop it immediately or rework it without exception. But once you've got your winner, like I selected this one. First, try to write a one-sentence log line that explains why viewers should care. This could be something like, how a tiny trading firm gambled with pension money and almost broke the local market. Just keep it simple and provocative, and get ready for the next step because that's what separates amateurs from professionals. Alright, now let's move on to the next step, which is script writing. As we all know, we need a killer script that holds the retention till the end. And the right way to do that is, first, set the context and clarity to the viewers, and then beat the expectation the viewers have about this video. Those are the main aspects of any outlier video. Before you generate your script, decide on your script runtime. Is this a 10-minute deep dive? A 20-minute mini documentary? Because in Tube Magic, you can literally adjust your target word count here. For example, 1,500 words equals roughly 10 minutes, and 3,000 plus words equal 20 to 30 minutes. Based on this, we will go for the script writing. And for that, the next thing we will need is a perfect prompt. Because if you enter any random prompt, which is what most creators do, the AI would also give you a generic, useless script that's not even specifically designed for YouTube, and it defeats the purpose of using AI entirely. So, the key is giving the AI everything it needs up front, like tone, pacing, structure, runtime, visual suggestions, voice style, all of it. For example, this is the exact prompt I will use. You can copy all these prompts from my Google Doc, which you access through by joining my free school community. Now paste this prompt into Tube Magic, but don't hit enter yet, because there's a hidden multiplier most people ignore. In Tube Magic, you can also give it context to show the AI the type of script and tone you want, so it doesn't have to guess while generating the final script for you. You can load a maximum of 3 context files now. The tool analyzes what actually works and what doesn't. By default, it selects all the best tactics for writing YouTube scripts that keep people watching, like value loop, tension and pacing, advanced psychology, payoff structuring, and algorithm optimization, because it's by default trained to do everything that's essential for YouTube videos to boost retention. It studies the best viral hooks, algorithm-driven optimization, and advanced psychology techniques, emotional waves, tension, pacing, and payoff. So you got everything covered. Now you need to select an AI model to produce the writing, and Tube Magic has a lot of models like GPT, Gemini, Claude, etc. And for YouTube script writing, let's use the Claude model because it produces the most human-sounding results. And now, you can hit generate. It takes longer than something like Gemini because it processes all that context, but it's still quick. When you see the final results, you'll understand why this step matters so much. Because our next step is visual generation, which will be created entirely based on the script. So the better the script is, the better and more meaningful the visuals are. And to create them, you need specific visual prompts for every single scene. Most creators try to use stock footage for this, but that's backwards. This trick used to work 4 to 5 years ago, but not anymore. Copy the entire Stage 2 prompt from the prompt doc, enter your script 2, and now, paste it into ChatGPT exactly as shown. Don't change anything. Press enter. Make yourself a cup of coffee or tea while ChatGPT completes the work for you. And a few moments later, It returns detailed image prompts for every scene with animation prompts. Every scene has a clear visual direction. You know exactly what image to create. You know exactly how it should move. But honestly, it's not as easy as it looked in this video. When you start doing this, for the first 2 to 3 times you might find some parts difficult and some of your results won't come out that good. But don't worry. To guide you on this path actively, I've opened the doors for you to join my private coaching program, where I personally teach you everything I've learned about building and scaling profitable YouTube channels. It's a 10-week live coaching journey where we'll work together step by step, from finding your perfect niche, crafting videos that actually get views, mastering YouTube SEO, to building your content creation business that can start earning you real income. You'll get direct access to my frameworks, my tools, and the exact systems I've built over 10 years in this industry. Everything I wish I had when I started. You will also get a chance to connect with my scriptwriters and video editors too, the same team who built AI Maskman from 0 to 60,000 subscribers. If you've been trying to grow but you're stuck, overwhelmed, or tired of guessing what works, this is your chance to get personal guidance and finally make it happen. Book a free call with me using the link below, and if you qualify, you'll get a chance to work with me one-on-one inside this program. This isn't for everyone. It's only for serious action takers who are ready to invest time and effort into their success. Spots usually fill up fast, so if you've been waiting for the right time, this is the golden opportunity waiting right in front of you with the link in the description. However, once you get this part right, from here forward, it's mostly fun. Because now comes the part where your documentary starts feeling real. And it starts with a voiceover. Voice matters a lot to build trust. So, don't just randomly pick any voice. For a finance documentary, you need an authoritative voice that sounds credible, confident, and knowledgeable. So, go to 11 Labs. In the voice section, use the Dawn Artisan voice. It's excellent and well-suited for documentary narration. Now go to the text-to-speech section. But never paste your entire script, because that makes AI sound robotic. Always give it a chunk of a maximum of 500 words. Select the voice and hit Generate to generate the voiceover. Before you download, just check which version you like. So, the voiceover is finished, and now you move to the part where your documentary actually comes to life on screen. You've got your image prompts already from ChatGPT, and we will use a free but high-quality AI tool to use those prompts to generate images. Because we got our priority right. We want great quality, but we want it free of cost. And that's why we will use Whisk AI. It's free and gives top quality. So just go to the image prompts section in ChatGPT. Copy the image prompt for the first scene. Never copy the animation prompt yet. We'll use that in the next step. Now, paste the image prompt into Whisk. Before you press enter, choose aspect ratio 16:9, and then generate the image and download any images you like. Then copy the second image prompt from ChatGPT, paste it into Whisk, and repeat this process for all scenes. Once you get all the images you need, there's one more step that takes this from good to incredible. Because images alone won't hold attention, but moving images will. It's simple science. Motion keeps the brain engaged because it signals that something is happening and the story is moving forward. But converting images to video is mostly expensive or complicated, even in the era of AI tools. I know you are thinking about Veo 3, Nano Banana, Kling, etc. But I have one AI in mind that almost sounds like a hack. It's Grok AI. Open Grok AI on your browser. Its interface looks plain, much like ChatGPT. On the left, you will see an option called Imagine. Then, click the image icon and upload a photo. That's all it takes to start. Now, come to ChatGPT and copy the animation prompt for the first scene and paste that prompt into Grok and press enter. The AI begins turning your image into a short video automatically. Once the video is ready, download it. But don't download it directly. Like I explained before, you should upscale the video to HD quality first, then download. Now keep repeating this process to generate all the videos. Once the step is over, 90% of the work is done, and all that's left is bringing it together. But the rest 10% is where great material either becomes a great video or falls apart. So, let's get into this final part and see how you should actually assemble everything to create the video by the final edit. The editing stage is where small mistakes become visible problems. If your background music is too loud, it drowns out the narration. If your clips are too fast or too slow, viewers get disconnected. If you don't add captions, you lose accessibility and engagement. Every one of these tiny choices affects retention, and retention affects whether the algorithm promotes your video or buries it. So, first, bring all your material into the video editor, CapCut. Add the voiceover to the timeline first. Increase its volume slightly, around 5 or 6. Add the clip of the first scene to the timeline. All Grok-generated clips come with default sound. If the audio matches your video, keep it. If not, just mute it. We're adding separate background music anyway. Slow the speed of these clips slightly, around 0.9 or 0.8 times the speed. This stretches the clip because Grok gives you only 6 seconds. Continue adding each clip one by one according to the script. Add simple transitions between clips. Mix or fade out or dissolve works great. Don't forget to generate captions directly inside CapCut with AI. And for that, choose a clean, simple style. And now you're holding a documentary that could pull millions of views. So just export it in the best quality possible, like in 1080p or 4K. That's it, and that's your full blueprint. Now the big question is, what's stopping you from building a channel like this? Which part of this process do you want me to break down even deeper? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more major updates like this, and try TubeMagic AI for a better outcome for your YouTube videos. You'll get the link in the description. And if you're serious about launching your own faceless finance documentary channel and want personal guidance, hit the link below and book a free call. This is your moment. Don't let it pass. Now let's check out the demo video we created.
Could the world's most trusted crypto exchange just vanish with $8 billion overnight? The FTX collapse isn't just another business failure. It's a financial crime so outrageous it makes Hollywood movies look boring. Just think about it. You walk into what looks like the most legitimate bank in the world. Celebrity endorsements everywhere. The CEO appears on magazine covers as a financial genius. You hand over your life savings. Then one morning, everything is gone. Not stolen by hackers, not lost to market crashes, simply transferred to fund someone's gambling addiction and luxury lifestyle. That's exactly what happened to millions of people in November 2022. And the mastermind behind it all? A curly-haired 20-something who convinced the world he was the next Warren Buffett. This is the story of how Sam Bankman-Fried built a $32 billion empire on lies, how it all came crashing down in 72 hours, and why this collapse changed everything we thought we knew about money in the digital age.